Hey guys, welcome to another recap of American Idol. Yeah, it's Hollywood Part 2. It's the group round, and there are 96 contestants, and this is the one that makes my head spin like no other. They have overnight. They've got basically 12 hours to form their own groups, with I think at least 3 per group. Agree on a song, which is not easy when you got big personalities, and you got to add choreography. What if you're not like a dancer? I mean, I'm sure they're not expecting any elaborate dances, but come on. Some of these people can't walk and chew gum at the same time. I think it might be a problem. So, as always, there's drama. Can you rehearse 15 feet away from another group without, like, wanting to kill them? Probably not. Are you in or you're out of the group? I mean, some people have a definite idea of who they want to be in the group, and then all of a sudden, a couple more people show up and want to be hangers-oners. And in the middle of all this, Big Mike, aka Michael Lynche's baby, is being born. By the way, congratulations on your new baby girl. Just being born as you're being called into the auditorium to perform. A little bit nerve-wracking. Alright, so the first group that went was Team Faith, and they sang that Beyonce song, To the Left, and they're all through. Of note in that group, Charity Vance. I mean, they were throwing out names left and right. I couldn't go back through like 30 pages of notes and, do I remember them? Oh, that was I just couldn't do it, guys. I'm sorry. If I recognized somebody, I wrote it down. If I didn't, I'm sorry. All right, Team Awesome was up next. This was a power pack team consisting of Tim Urban, new dad Michael Lynche, the dad of the kid with autism, Seth Rollins, and Michael Castro, America's favorite brother of an American Idol contestant. And I think there might have been one more in that group, but I didn't know who he was, so I didn't write his name down. All right, so the only 2 who made it through were Tim Urban and new dad Michael Lynche. Sorry, Michael Castro, come back next year. All right, next group up, Neapolitan. This was one of the groups that was involved in the bit of drama. It was like rival groups, Jets and Sharks, Neapolitan versus Destiny's Wild. They both chose Lady Gaga songs, and they both chose to do them a cappella. It was like Bring It On, part 3000. All right, so Thaddeus Johnson was in the first group. That was the group that was accused of copying the first group. They all made it through, and when they went first, the judges were like, oh, that was great, very inventive. And then it was just like the scene in Bring It On, where the black cheerleading team got up, and they were like, wait a minute, that's, the next one's song. What are they doing? They totally stole our routine. But they all made it as well, and that group in Destiny's Wild included Todrick Hall. Love that guy's name. I think I said that the first time around, too. So then there was a montage of You Made It, including Nicci Nix. Do they know she's not Italian yet? Is she still pretending? All right, the next group up was the Mighty Rangers. They were all from Denver. That was Tori Kelly, Maddie Penrose, Mark Labriola, Kimberly Kerbow, and Danny Jones. Only 2 out of that group made it. Tori Kelly and Maddie Penrose. And let me say, I was a little shocked that Maddie Penrose made it. Don't really care for her glasses, but her singing was not that good either. And that was the group where Mark Labriola was like, can I please have another chance? Yeah, this is the end of the road for me because I can't come back next year. Don't beg. I'm sorry. Maybe I would beg if I was in that situation, but have a little self-respect. All right, Phoenix was up next. First of all, one of the group members just leaves because she's like, I don't want to be humiliated. If I made it all the way to Hollywood, I'd definitely not leave before the audition, even if I sucked. All right, in that group was Jermaine Sellers. I remember him. And Moorea Masa. That girl just rubbed me the wrong way. She was in Hollywood Week last season, and she was kind of one of those know-it-alls, like, we'll get it. And she wanted to rehearse in the same spot that they had been in last season. Unfortunately, it was a no for her, but Jermaine Sellers made it through out of that group. She forgot the words when she auditioned. She was like, take into account that this was a real struggle for us. It's a struggle for everyone. All right, so there was some real song troubles this go-round. Gwen Stefani, your song Sweet Escape tripped up a lot of people. If you see that song is on the list and you know there's about 5 million words in it, why on earth would you pick it for a group song where you have the least amount of control? Well, Big Dreams selected it, and they had ex-con Matt Lawrence in there, and they had the drama girl Amanda Schectman in there. It was horrific. You're all out. It was pretty bad. A lot of people didn't make it from the Hollywood round, including, but not limited to, the guy with Tourette's syndrome, Dave Pittman. I felt so bad for him. I really liked him. All right, so some of the standout groups were Middle C, including Janell Wheeler, Jermaine Purifoy, and Casey James. They all made it through. Then there was Three Men and a Baby. I didn't take down all the names. In that group, Andrew Garcia and Katie Stevens, they all made it. And let me say, Andrew Garcia, all you YouTubers out there, you should be supporting him because American Idol made him take down all of his YouTube videos, I've heard. And I don't think that's cool because they've got all kinds of other things where these singers can promote themselves and get like votes and stuff. Why make him take down his YouTube videos? That's kind of not cool. All right, so the Dreamers went up next, and I believe that they were the last group of the auditions. All right, drama. Mary Powers, the control freak, was in this group. I like to call her Mary Overpowers because she thought she was running the show. I liked her in the auditions, but now I don't like her so much. I'm kind of hoping she didn't make it through, and I'm a little surprised that she did make it through because the first note out of her mouth was wrong. All right, so Hope Johnson was also in that group, and Alex Lambert, and 2 other girls that Simon wanted to turn their mics off. So does that give you a little clue who made it? Alex Lambert, Hope Johnson, and Mary Overpowers made it through. So 71 contestants, including Hayley Vaughn and a couple of others, made it through the group round. Whew, that was tough. Next week, it's the last solo performance before they make you come up to the room and they say, you're in the top 12 or you're not. So till next week, much love.